Hello, everyone. For those of you I have not had the pleasure to meet in person, my name is Tasha Brown, and I am the IDD's Department Executive Manager. I have been with the company for 9 years, and I have never had the pleasure to work with such an enthusiastic team as all of you, with such an eagerness to learn and implement new ideas. As you know, we will be onboarding and training many staff during the fourth quarter, and I have been discussing with your supervisors and team leads different strategies we can implement to improve staff retention. We will have a series of short discussions over the next few weeks to ensure we are all equipped to execute the most effective communication. Today's topic title is How to Give Constructive Criticism. Let me ask you all a question. Which sounds better, constructive feedback or constructive criticism? Please unmute if you like. Thank you. Either term may be deemed appropriate at times. However, and ultimately, the way to have a productive conversation that results in improved productivity is to speak to someone the way you want to be spoken to. Let me share a personal experience with you all. I'm a part of a dance group, and this particular evening, a woman wanted to come in and observe our dance. And at the end of the dance, she started to give feedback to one individual in front of all of us, telling her repeatedly how slow she was. As you can imagine, my good friend no longer wants to be a part of the dance group. I'd like to have you all take a moment to think about how that could have went differently. A great American lawyer and politician by the name of Frank A. Clark once said, "Criticism, like rain, should be gentle enough to nourish growth." Let's look at a better approach. Sophia's Learning Courses has some helpful tips for delivering constructive feedback. Keep your criticism grounded in objective facts, making it more effective and less likely to be perceived as personal. Lead off with positives, especially sincere ones, in a good way to lead into a critical message. Criticism should always be followed up with specific advice. In this case, you will focus on small changes that are easy to implement. Please raise your hands if any of you have heard of the hamburger method. Okay. It is a very familiar communication technique I'm sure some of you learned at a fairly young age. As a quick refresher, let's discuss the layers of the hamburger method when related to constructive criticism. Number 1, first layer. Start off by identifying the strengths of the individual that you are talking to. Number 2, ask the individual what they are becoming confident in pertaining to the job and if they currently have any questions or concerns. Number 3, this is the meat of the hamburger. With concrete examples, share with the individual data that is a reflection of an area that needs improvement. Give clear instructions, that's number 4, clear instructions on how to achieve the desired outcome. Number 5, ask if there are any questions or any further clarity that is needed that the individual needs to feel confident. You want them to feel confident in taking the steps to achieve the area that initially brought up some concern, but you want them to be successful and feel confident in doing so. Also, reassure them that they should feel free to circle back around at any time if they do discover some questions or concerns that they may have. Number 6, the last layer of the hamburger. Explain to the individual that you appreciate their receptiveness and you want them to continue to work as hard as they have been working, expressing your sincere gratitude for all of their hard work. And finally, Please remember, you all, the setting should be appropriate for the discussion. If you are giving feedback to one individual, this should be done in a prearranged one-on-one meeting. Thank you all for your time and your continued effort. Please keep up the good work, and let's strive to display constructive communication measures and accomplish the mission of our company. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.